What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, guys? Welcome to another ranking video. This time, I'm ranking all the Mission Impossible movies. That's right. I love the Mission Impossible movies. I love Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. I love Rames and Simon Pegg in some of these movies. And I'm a big Mission Impossible fan. I love all seven of the movies. And their record just came out. Okay, to celebrate that movie, I'm here to rank all the Fast and Furious movies. Yes, right, all seven of the Fast and Furious movies. Okay, well, seven is Mission Impossible 2. That's right. This is the weakest. This is everybody weakest Mission Impossible movie. This is everybody's weak Mission Impossible movie. But I'm gonna be honest. I do have a guilty pleasure for this movie. I say not nowhere the best my favorite Mission Impossible movie, but I personally enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't hate any Mission Impossible movie, but this one is definitely the weakest one. Tom Cruise is good in the movie, but this movie also had bringing in Thandie Newton, and she was kind of bland, and this movie has Dougray Scott. He was the worst villain of the movie. Who was a villain, but he's a pretty shitty villain. Like I said, there's not too many good. The scene where Ethan oh god, I don't know what to say about the movie. This movie is a kind of guilty pleasure, but this is the only. Like I said, I don't hate this movie, but at the same time, I ain't love it either. This is everybody's least favorite. Like I said, watch mode. This is the worst Mission Impossible movie, but they're kind of right. But I personally enjoyed it. Like I said, it's not a bad movie, but this movie just kind of met Mission Impossible movie. But like I said, this movie has Dougray Scott, who's a pretty shit, who's the worst, who's not a good, and who's a bad actor. But he was just the worst part of the movie as the villain. But this movie has good action scenes from Tom Cruise and Bing Rames is back as Luthor. It's always good to see him again, and they make a good scene and all that. But Thandie Newton was kind of bland. This movie. She had absolutely no. She didn't have a really great chemistry with Tom Cruise in this movie. But like I said, I'm not gonna make the movie very long. Like I said, Mission Impossible 2, not bad, but I do have a good pleasure for it, but not great. Okay, coming number 6 is Mission Impossible. Yes, the very first Mission Impossible. Yes, Mission Impossible 1. This movie is directed by Brian De Palma. Like I said John Woo. I forgot to mention John Woo directed Mission Impossible 2, but he like I said, he did an okay job, but not good. But Brian De Palma did this movie is actually a little better. Like I said, this is the very first. This is the introduction to Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt played by Tom Cruise, and Ving Rhames is back in this movie, and also has Jon Voight in this movie, and Emilio Estevez makes a small role in this movie at the beginning, and this movie is you can get to see Tom. Because Ethan finds himself a bomb and he jumped off buildings and hitting glass, and I love this movie. This movie is great. This movie came out almost 20 years. This movie came out way back in 1996, and this movie, like this is the very, like I said, what expect? I love the introduction to Tom Cruise. It's always good to see him as Tom Cruise because I'm a big Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise, but to say this movie is not near as good as the other 6 the other six Mission Impossible movie I'm about to talk about, but this is very entertaining. This is a very fun popcorn flick. I just love every second of this movie. I love second of this movie, and the villain's pretty good. I've got pretty good. Was kind of man. This one, no. The villain was kind of man, but I enjoyed this movie for what it is. Coming number five is Mission Impossible. Is Mission Impossible 3. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest. This movie is pretty good. It's good too, but I don't remember much about this movie because I just saw it. All I remember is John is Ethan Hunt get married to Michelle Monaghan's character, and she basically she gets kidnapped, and there's a lot of cool action scenes in this movie, and it's all the good. I love the team in this movie, and I love this great teams movie. I just love it. But this movie is pretty forgettable. But I don't remember much about this movie, so I don't know what to say about this movie. So I enjoy the team in this movie, and I love the action scenes in this movie, and Tom Cruise and Michelle Monaghan has a good character in this movie. But I don't know what to say about this movie, so like I said, Mission Impossible 3 good, but forgettable. Coming in number 4 is Mission Impossible 5 Rogue Nation. Like I said, this movie is again. Now we get to the Mission Impossible movie that actually do really great movies. Now we get to the really great ones. Like I said, I don't remember much about this movie because I just saw this movie today to get ready to go see Dead Awakenings. Dead Reckonings. Like I said, ready to go see Mission Impossible 7, but the 7th one, but. Like I said, but this movie is pretty good. It's always good to see Tom Cruise is back, and this movie has about bringing in Jeremy Renner. He's pretty good, and Simon Pegg. I think Simon Pegg and Bing Rames in these movies. And I say I love the team in this movie. Like I said, none, and the great. Once again, the villains is kind of bland. That's how I say. None of the Mission Impossible has great villains, but I'm trying to remember because I forgot much about the movie. I don't remember much about the movie, but all I remember is Tom Cruise being great. Is Ethan Hunt. It's all good to see. Like I said, Rogue Nation, pretty entertaining, a really fun time. Coming number 3 is Mission Impossible 6 Fallout. Yeah, this movie again is pretty good. Cause I love the scene in this movie. I love and Michelle Monaghan is back, and this movie it has Alec Baldwin. I forgot to mention Alec Baldwin was in Rogue Nation. He was in Rogue Nation. He needs in this movie. He's pretty good. I love Angela Bassett in this movie, and love of course Bing Rames is back, and you don't see much of Simon Pegg in this movie, but he shows at the end of the movie, but he's better in this movie that much. But all in all, I love the action scenes in this movie, the story. I love the story in this movie, and all in all, this movie is just a fun time. I just enjoyed this movie. Number 7. I mean, no. Coming number 2 is Mission Impossible 7 Dead Reckonings Part 1. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about this movie that much because I just reviewed this movie. But check my review out I'm trying to talk, but I saw the movie just today. And all I gotta say, this movie is fucking awesome. It's awesome. That's all I gotta say. I love Ethan. This new character Grace. I love the villains in this movie. Benji. I love Luther and Benji in this movie, and I love this movie. You get to see Tom Cruise is jumping on trains and fall off mountains with his parachute, and the sky. I love the skies in this movie, and I don't know. This movie is just great. It's a real fun time. Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman was in the third. I forgot about that. Philip Seymour Hoffman was in Mission Impossible. I forgot to mention that. I'm not getting off topic here, but so I'm not talking about that movie. I'm not talking about Mission Impossible 7, but I just want to mention that because I forgot to mention that. But back to this movie. Back to this movie. But this movie, I love the story. This movie is Henry how Ethan had to find his key and I love as Benji I try to guide Ethan and this is the longest Mission Impossible movie, but it goes by really quick. Like I said, I love this movie. This is a really fun popcorn flick, and that's all I say. Moving on. And my number one favorite Mission Impossible movie is Mission Impossible 4 Ghost Protocol. Okay, not only is this the best Mission Impossible movie, but this movie this is my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite Mission Impossible movie. It's shocking. This is my favorite Mission Impossible movie. I love Tom Cruise as Ethan. This movie also brings Paula Patton. And I forgot her character's name, and I love the story of this movie. I love the action scene. In this movie, you get to see Ethan jumping off buildings, and like I said, I've been seeing this movie since I've been seeing this movie in over a decade now, but like I said, I forgot a little bit about this movie because I haven't seen it. Like I said, I did see the movies in theaters, but I don't remember much about it. But when it came out back in 2011, I saw it in 2012. But like I said, I'm rewatching. Like I said, I watched all these fast movies to get ready to go see the new one, but I just love every second of the story. But Luther's not very in this movie very much, but he shows at the end of the movie. But I love this movie. This is my favorite Mission Impossible movie, and that's all I gotta say. Let's move on. Like I said, Ghost Protocol, the best. Ghost Protocol, the best out of Mission Impossible franchise. And that's my ranking of all the Mission Impossible movies. Like I said, if you like this ranking, give this ranking a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media. And give me your and comment down below. Where's your ranking of all the Mission Impossible movies? Just comment down below. And as always, see you again. Peace.